Che, boluda, movete para acá, así ven mejor. This is what someone told me while I was watching River Plate in Buenos Aires, and I thought it was very, very Argentinian. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Dania, and today we're gonna talk about the differences between Mexican Spanish and Argentinian Spanish. So, if you're planning a trip, studying the language, or you're just curious about Spanish dialects, understanding these two variations will enrich your vocabulary and the usage of Spanish. Imagine learning a lot of words in Mexico and then it's time to visit Argentina. So, my best advice will be careful and pay attention to this video. I've been living in Buenos Aires for the last month, and I would love to share with you what I have experienced being a native Spanish speaker. So, if you want to learn about these differences, stay here and learn with me. Parte 1. Accent and pronunciation. First up, let's talk about accents and pronunciation, which are often the most noticeable differences when you first hear Spanish spoken from different regions. Mexican Spanish is characterized by its clear pronunciation, and it tends to have a melodic intonation. It is often said to be one of the most neutral and easiest accents to understand in Spanish, which is why many Spanish learners are advised to start with the Mexican Spanish instead of other accents. Now, let's analyze Argentinian pronunciation. Argentinian Spanish, especially from Buenos Aires, is famous for its Italian-like intonation, thanks to the heavy Italian immigration here.
Che, boludo, mi abuela no paraba de morfar. Este chico me está chamullando.
The intonation is more like the Italian language, and the pronunciation of certain consonants is very distinctive. For example, double L and Y. Double L y Y. These are pronounced almost like sh in English. For example, Llaves in Mexico is pronounced like Chaves. Yo in Mexico is pronounced like Sho. Mayúscula is pronounced like Mayúscula. There are also other ways they pronounce different letters, such as the S. And you may think, how, right? Well, it's more pronounced like the sound of or silent sometimes. Por ejemplo, mosca versus mosca. Respuesta versus respuesta. Or sometimes you can have it at the end. For example, feliz versus feliz. Ella estaba bastante feliz. Ella estaba bastante feliz. You see? You notice the difference? Part 2. Vocabulary differences. Both countries not only sound different, but also have their own unique words and expressions. This was very interesting to learn for me. I mean, I will read a menu here in Buenos Aires and I will have to ask the waiter for every ingredient or product that they have. I felt completely lost. So go grab a notebook and a pen and take notes. I will tell you the words in Mexico versus the words in Argentina. Maíz o elote es choque. Carro es auto. Computadora es ordenador. Piña es ananá. Palomitas es pochoclo. Playera es remera. Cerveza es birra. Aguacate es palta. Paleta es chupetín. Pan dulce es facturas. And the worst for me, please be careful with this one because the meaning is not a nice word. And it was really embarrassing when I said this one. So whenever you have time, Google what the word cajeta means in Argentina, so it's not on me. Cajeta in Mexico, dulce de leche in Argentina. And now, one of the most important differences between the Spanish from Mexico and the Spanish from Argentina is the use of vos. Vos. Oops. They use vos instead of tú for the second person in singular. In Mexico, the second person singular is tú. For example, you will say, Tú eres mi amigo. You are my friend. In contrast, Argentinians often use vos, a form called voceo. So the same phrase in Argentina will be vos sos mi amigo. The verb conjugations for vos also change. For example, tú hablas becomes vos hablas. Tú comes becomes vos comes. Tú vives becomes vos vivís. Tú tienes becomes vos tenés. So this is what you will hear a lot, but now you will know why. Fascinated about these differences? Well, if you want to sound like a local in Buenos Aires or in Mexico City, at Spanish 55 we have the perfect solution for you. Spanish 55 will specialize in tailoring lessons to your needs and interests. Check out our offerings below and sign up for a personalized learning session. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today as we explored and talked about the diversities between Mexican and Argentinian Spanish. Remember, each Spanish-speaking country offers a unique version of the language full of history and culture. So hey, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and you will get more notifications about videos like this. Hasta luego amigos, nos vemos. Un abrazo.